Do 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 do. Excuse me. What up? Welcome. Excuse me. Wait. Clearly, I have not engaged the bass in my voice. Welcome to the Expert Playlist. Episode number... something. Episode number 331. And the fourth episode in a row now that we will be playing Resident Evil. Nemesis. As it were. You know, I'm not sure how we feel so far about this remake. I like it. I like the cut of its jib. Even though it's clearly a streamlined action game at this point. We have lost most pretenses of survival horror. And we're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants here. You feel me? We're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants and doing our best approximation of horror and light action game elements. I'm not gonna lie. We're action gaming just a little bit here. I'm not mad. I'm not disappointed. But something's going on. That's all I'm saying. Oh, nice. But, you know, aside from one or two characters, I'm surprised more people haven't died. You know, I was expecting just pandemonium in the streets. I was expecting people to just be getting cut off left and right. I'm surprised that Carlos has been alive this long. I thought Carlos was going to eat it. Given the pace of this game compared to its contemporaries. You feel me? But let's pick up where we left off. Where Jill and the gentleman from John Wick, I really don't remember his name. I'm sorry, dude. Your name isn't memorable enough. I'm sorry. You're only in the game for like collectively 10 minutes. Though I will say that certain portions of this game do feel kind of undercooked, or like a lot, or like there had to have been content cut at some point. It just kind of feels that way. Like it feels like there's pieces of this game missing, and that a lot of the gaps were bridged by these very scripted feeling transitions from place to place. Like I feel like the game is herding me along so quickly because these areas might have been originally a little bit more fleshed out. That's kind of the impression that I'm under, that these areas were at one point a lot more fleshed out. I could be wrong, and I don't hate this, but it is something to think about. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to be honest. It's just something to mull over, you know, while we consider just exactly what it is we've gotten ourselves into. You feel me? Alright. Let's get into this thing. Let's pick it up. So, let's see. I wanted to read that! I love how they put 2 paragraphs on the screen like solid state drives were not going to be a thing at any point, and these loading screens may not be read. They may not be read by humans. You ever think of that, Capcom? No? Well. I don't know about you, but I like this shirt. I feel like it lends a gentle irony to the proceedings, you know? Because something's getting eaten. C is for carrion. I mean, listen, it's good enough for me. I mean, don't knock it until you've tried it. Okay. Alright. We're all herbed up. We're ready to tackle this. I got a good feeling about this, you know? I really got to remember this guy's Tyrell. I mean, I have a cousin named Tyrell. It's not an uncommon black people name. I'm just kind of disappointed, you know? I'm thinking Resident Evil 5, his name was Kevin. Like, why did Sheva get the good name? Why does every other... I'm not gonna go there. I feel like it's just a weird thing to complain about. It's kind of stupid.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
Bro, are you gonna turn into something?
All right. Let's get this done.
Boy! This man's gonna turn into something. He's gonna turn into something and try to eat me, and... Capcom thinks I was born yesterday, okay? I woke up late. But I was not born yesterday, alright? You feel me? Why are you looking at me like you don't look blue in this lighting? I got my eye on you, Taquellin. I'm for real. Oh! You know, I was kind of wondering where he was as far as the plot goes. Like, it has been so long since we've seen. Oh, yeah. Don't make me play this. Like, I mean, I'm not playing this, and that may be the problem. That may be the problem, you know. That may be the problem. I think there is a severe missed opportunity here. Yeah. I kind of feel like there's a missed opportunity here in... Yeah, Nemesis is kind of a cutscene, you know? He's kind of a interactive cutscene slash boss fight that you just kind of engage in every so often. He's not a persistent, overwhelming presence like he was in even the PlayStation original. Which, again, my mind is blown. You have the technology to do... You did this with Mr. X! Mr. X exists! We're playing Resident Evil 2 after this. We're playing Resident Evil 2! Because... How do I say this? My disappointment is immeasurable. However, my day is not ruined. You feel me? You know what I mean? Okay, if that makes sense. My disappointment is immeasurable, but my day is not ruined. It's really hard when it's well made. It's so hard to, just give it the lashing you feel it may or may not deserve. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be mean about it. There's no point. Like, in being cynical or like ironically vicious about it, because it's not bad. It does, however, feel like I'm playing the evolution of these remakes in reverse. Like, if this had come out first, and then the Resident Evil 2 remake, that would be a logical progression. But I feel like we've actually taken... Oops. I feel like we've actually taken a few steps backward in terms of the overall design and the way the game is structured. Like we kind of talked about this in the I kind of talked about this in the last episode, where, you know, I was talking about the way the backtracking functions in this game, not as a consequence of level design and environmental puzzles, but just as a way to give you bonus items before you are forcefully transitioned to the next area. Like, the game gradually walls itself off from every area you go to, you know, because it's constantly pushing you forward. It's probably the most linear Resident Evil game I've ever played. It really doesn't even feel like a survival horror game. It has controlled survival horror elements. You know, it's kind of like when you... It's wild. Like, really, even Dead Space 3 is more of a survival horror game than this is. Which says a lot. Really says a lot. But Dead Space 3 is kind of more of a survival horror game than this is. Like, Dead Space 3 still has strong elements of it in its level design and optional dungeon areas, kind of like this. Like, every time the game slows down for a moment, like the laboratory area or the outer city area in the beginning, it feels like a survival horror game for just a little bit as you go back and forth between the buildings and pick up items. But then it herds you, and then it slows down again in the laboratory section, which I think was really well done. With the hunters and that was actually a really well made section. I like the hospital section, but it really does feel like there might have been a decent amount of content cut from this game, and in order to bridge the gaps between the sections they had to cut out, they just created these Nemesis sections that serve as the Nemesis segments function in two ways. They serve the utility of, one, keeping Nemesis in the story because he's clearly not a part of the active gameplay. They serve two functions: one, to keep him in the story, and two, to in some way destroy the path behind you so you can't backtrack and you're always pushed forward to the next area. Every single Nemesis boss fight does this. Like, you're in the construction site, then he burns it all down. You know, you're in the city, so he crushes it with a giant cartoon head. You're in the construction site, so he burns it down. You're in the subway, so he destroys the subway car. You're in the lab, so it just keeps doing that. And, you know, it's cool. It looks cool and it plays cool, but I wager if you don't play many Resident Evil games, you won't pick up on this. And that's fine, because the game is still enjoyable on its own, as, you know, but I feel like if you are a Resident Evil fan or a diehard Resident Evil fan, or even one that's played the original, you know, for a reasonable amount of time, there's a certain emptiness, I think, that you'll feel even as you enjoy this. And there are parts, like, it's all being streamed. Like, you've seen my face during some of these segments. Like, it's not like I'm not enjoying it, but there is a certain hollowness to it that, you know, again, it's not keeping me from enjoying the game, but it's definitely noticeable. And it's definitely more obvious the further the game goes. You know? The consistency and the quality of, you know, what's being tossed at you does ebb and flow a fair deal. It's interesting, you know, because after playing the 2 remake, I feel like expectations are rightfully really, really high. It's not surprising to me that you would expect something on par with, if not the same as Resident Evil 2. Like, look at this. This laboratory area seems really fleshed out compared to the sections that I was seriously rushed through. And this is what I mean. You know, there's like Dead Space 3, there are bits and pieces of the game that this wants to be in here, and it's wedged in between a lot of weird action shit. I think I heard that there were budget cuts for this, though. So, I mean, not budget cuts, but I heard that there was some cut content for this. Surprisingly, there was cut RE2 content? As much as that game gave? I can't believe there was cut content from the RE2 remake. That game was generous as hell. Who is this gentleman? Isaac Graves' diary. The pay was generous, the benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family, and we agreed to move here to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 20/20, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up. The world needs to know. But every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately chicken out. Ah. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job. Do as I'm told. For their sake. But let this be testament that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. I mean... what does that even mean? Way to take accountability, bro. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just... yeah, no. I mean, it doesn't sound like you've learned much. I mean, you're just saying, hey, man, I fucked over my family's life. I might as well... listen, we have lost all pretense. Okay. Let me switch to acid rounds just in case I run into one of the betas. I can't believe they're called betas. I thought they would have been called... well, no, because the Hunter Alphas, I guess, were in Resident Evil 1. And I think there were things in the sewer in 2. So, yeah, I mean... no. There weren't Hunters in 2. 2 did not have Hunters at all. 2 had Lickers. Which... arguably are worse. Even though, especially in this game, they don't use the ceilings as much as I thought they would, 1. And 2, they are very avoidable in this game. Both liquor encounters in this game, I'm not gonna lie, I totally chickened out of and ran away from. Because I found in both instances that trying to fight them was a fool's game. I still haven't managed to kill one of them. I mean, maybe I could shoot a nuke at one, but... they do not respond to shotgun bullets. The assault rifle didn't do anything to them. It was just actually really frustrating. Are you alive? Is there any way for me to tell without sacrificing my life? Me personally, I think it's very nice of Nemesis to sit outside and wait patiently for me to orchestrate his doom. So...
override key successfully generated.
all right.
What have we here?
It just said it was the override key.
Removed.
Next thing you know, she's gonna ask whether or not there's a key inside. I'm just saying, when they write these scripts, what are they thinking? I know it seems obvious that I should take this override key and do something with it, but I can assure you, I can assure you I don't know what that something is, so. I hear that noise. That noise, that means a collectible is nearby. I hears it. Like, I'm not losing my mind, right? You can hear that noise, right? There. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. I'm good. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way because.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
This thing have a manual or something?
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Well, I'm just glad they didn't assume I was a chemist. You know? And there's the instructions. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Huh. Damn, son. Mind you, half of this is like smudged out. That they would treat the sole failsafe against the T virus so carelessly, so recklessly, is completely beyond me. It's crazy that they'd sooner bury it than just suppress it and continue research. I mean, maybe the end doesn't justify the means. Like when people started eating each other, they were just like, fuck it. Let's just use the town as a petri dish and see what, you know, we can salvage. Which, it's pretty messed up, man. But, no, come on, this is Umbrella we're talking about here. This is Umbrella Corp, you know? It's run by a guy that literally captured a man's wife and daughter, locked them in a dungeon, injected them both full of viruses. I just... Every inch of this company is rotten to the core, and everyone that suffers as a consequence of Umbrella's actions absolutely deserves it. They're all complicit. This is not a not-all situation, unfortunately. No one who works at Umbrella Corporation has an actual soul. I'm sorry. Everybody that... I feel like that's true. Like, everybody that works on Umbrella not only knows what they signed up for, but are pretty much willfully participating in whatever in whatever malevolence they choose to conduct. Like, this is genuinely terrible stuff. Like, you heard the guy in the note. He's like, oh, this place is terrible. It's run by monsters that experiment on people and treat them like cattle. I mean, chattel. I mean, test subjects. I've seen people try to whistle blow and they get killed. I don't want to die. I don't want my family to die. Guess I better keep killing people. It's like... I didn't ask questions. I thought the pay was good. You did. You thought. And then you realized that the true cost was your soul. You know.
Override complete.
No good comes from working for Umbrella. So in Resident Evil 7... Lord Jesus! Get out of my face! What was I saying? Oh. Yeah, so in Resident Evil 7, when... I gotta say for the record that these are some of the worst noises I've ever heard. Oh, wow. He's got, like, smart zombie AI. Peep this. So I kind of wanted to lure him through the door and then lock him in this other room, and he went, nah. Look, watch. He's like, you done crossed the threshold. I done crossed the aggro threshold. Oh, that really hurt his feelings. He just turned around and went back to his corner. That legitimately hurt his feelings. I'm sorry, bro. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, you know, when Chris is working for Neo Umbrella in Resident Evil 7, very rightfully, anyone with half a brain goes, what the fuck, Umbrella? Because just no good comes from working with Umbrella. None. We running, fam. You keep dry humping the foot. God damn it. I cannot overstate how much I hate those things. Can we stop?
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for vaccine.
I hear it. Let's get it. High grade and regular. Shotgun shells. Thank you. Resource management is key, friends. I got 37 shotgun shells, so let's get it. We are taking all the bodies. All the bodies are being taken today. Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team, the BSC, be made available for any employees interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe this weapon reauthorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation, granting them very high regrowth abilities. Nah, you don't say. Our team refers to these specimens as pale heads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not been determined. The astonishing rate at which these pale heads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. I really hope this third page has something about how to permanently put them down. Because even regenerators in Resident Evil 4 had little parasites in their bodies that you had to shoot out with an infrared scope. Arguably one of the most ingenious ways to kill a regular enemy that I've ever seen in a Resident Evil game. This has never been used since. This specific mechanic has never been used since. It's amazing. For this reason, I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the Paleheads be issued to all of our employees working in shipping and processing. This will ensure that, in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you much, or very much, for your consideration. Gabrielle, you a real one, fam. But could you have been less coy? I mean, what does high-powered weaponry mean? What does that mean, Gabby? Gabs. Gabagool. What does high-powered weaponry mean? I mean, I'm carrying a shot. Oh my god! I'm out, fam. I'm out. I'm out. I'm not standing for this. I'm not walking for this. I'm not anything for this. What we're not. Here's what we're not gonna do, okay? We are not gonna validate Paleheads. Because they don't want to tell us what high-powered weaponry means. I am offended. I am pissed. Royally. Okay? They chew on people's faces. Unless you're telling me that the Scorched Earth policy works, and I can use an explosive round on them, blow them sky high, well then we're cooking with gas. Otherwise, we're just kind of, you know, we're selling propane and propane accessories. And that's not really the same thing. Do I have space? I have culture. I'm gonna need the culture, the vaccine, blah, 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 whatever that word was. What is it? There we go. I need an antigen and an adjuvant. Do I have the adjuvant? No, this is just the culture. So no, I need the antigen and the adjuvant. You know, my phone is right over there. But why? Why use Google to look up the proper pronunciation when I can just completely butcher it for hours on stream? You know? If Kanye can keep it 300 like the Romans and immortalize that for all time, why can't I just mispronounce this one word? Get out of my face with that shit. I don't appreciate you. CDGJ, what? Cargo, Nemesis. Oh! It went to JFK. It landed in JFK. Wait, how close is Raccoon City to New York? JFK? Anyway. Class 1 hazardous materials. Class 1? All transit within the U.S. is to be made via helicopter. Take extreme care during takeoff and landing. A shock to the parcel may potentially lead to self-activation. Lord. No wonder they dropped that shit from the sky. Shock to the partial may potentially lead to self-activation. That's exactly why they dropped that thing from the sky and let it land on the concrete. No wonder Nemesis is so angry when he wakes up. We here at the European branch are excited to hear your thoughts and evaluation of this newest prototype and are pleased to offer this specimen to you for testing. For testing. This means at this point, Umbrella's given up on Raccoon City. Umbrella knows that the situation's out of control, the city's probably going to be nuked, and this is probably the perfect time to test out the Nemesis protocol because they've still got a couple of errant S.T.A.R.S members running around the city, either trying to escape or trying to collect evidence, whatever's left, and get out of the city before it's too late. This is amazing. It has been through numerous trials and possesses incredible destructive power, so please exercise extreme caution when using it. using it. Doesn't this thing have autonomy? Doesn't this thing think for itself? I gotta say, like, this is the most hideous shit. I refuse to be party to this. Some weirdo zombie. That's not too encouraging, but I'll let him rock. I don't feel like wasting a shotgun shell testing out his facial integrity. So I'll just let him rock. You know, he doesn't look like he's bothering anybody.
This must be what powers it.
How do I get over there, Jill? Jill, explain. Oh. Leave me alone. I feel attacked. No! 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 No. No. No! Actually. Now that I think about it, no. No. Like Kendrick. No! Chill. What's wrong with this controller? Jill is like completely powered by the virus, I swear. She's got the virus at this point. Like, it's bad enough. She already had a vibranium rib cage before she got infected. Kind of mad that they did all of that just to keep one spray on deck. Alright. Like, that's a thing to do. All of that case for one spray. Y'all couldn't have put two in there? Like, this is what y'all think about me? No. You've got to be kidding me.
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
Yes. Look at this.
These are tyrants.
Yes. HJS910307. HJS910307. They have barcodes. They have actual SKUs. They have SKUs that you can scan. It's a product assembly line. It's a bioweapon. It's like Amazon Go, but for bioweapons. Is what I'm saying. It's hunters and tubes. This is hideous. Oh my god, look at the size of that heart. That must be the Tyrant heart, because I've seen, especially when they fully power up, their hearts become really large. And I know from a video game, perspective, you're like, oh yeah, video games, you know, it makes perfect sense that he has a big throbbing weak point that you can shoot. But I'm here to say that it actually doesn't make sense. But it actually doesn't really make sense from an evolutionary standpoint for it to get physically more vulnerable as it powers up more. But when you think about what the Tyrant does in order to mutate the way it does, it makes me think of William. And you could argue that it looks like the Tyrant's pretty normal here in its regular state of being. Like, do you notice that the heart or anything's not really exposed yet? Whenever I've seen it mutate and grow like the huge arm with the claw, that usually comes with a huge change to the musculature and what I would assume is the blood flow going into the new appendage and whatever bones and sinew it's had to sprout and grow while mutating, essentially evolving in real time. I think it absolutely makes sense for the heart to overcompensate and grow really large, given that it has to now pump more blood into this new organ. And as such, yeah, you know, while it can mutate in a really gross and spectacular way and make itself more lethal, it does so by making itself more vulnerable, because its heart has to be larger in order to facilitate the new appendages and musculature. It just grows at random. Biologically, it makes sense. Is that a reach? I feel like that makes perfect sense. Like, look at the size of its fucking heart. Look at the size of that thing. Why else would the... If this happens in bodybuilding, okay? If bodybuilders, by virtue of what they do, when they get larger, you ever notice like their veins get larger because their blood is pumping more? Their organs also get larger, you know? It's just what happens because your body has to sustain all of this tissue. So the organs of bodybuilders are typically larger than that of normal people, which is why they're more prone to things like heart attacks and strokes, because it's not good for you. At least not long term. Shoutouts to The Rock for super physiological exogenous compounds of an unknown origin. Oh God! No! Oh wow, they brought everybody. Yeah, we're not doing this. Nope. We're not doing this. The fact that even a few of them are still alive just hurts me to my core. I'm gonna see if this actually works. Okay, it didn't work. I thought it would. I really thought the acid rounds would work on it. I was kind of banking on the acid rounds working. I don't think they worked. I thought the acid rounds would like melt the dude or something, but it didn't work out that way. Shit. I guess we can always experiment. You know, I like me some acid rounds. Caution state. Caution state's not bad. It's worrisome, but in particular in this Resident Evil, it doesn't feel like a death sentence. I mean that in the nicest way possible. These organs are gross. Oh. You know, I'll never get over the way these, especially a lot of the female, a lot of the woman character models, how some of these zombies' heads are just on swivels. As if the body is built with a certain set of physics in mind, and then the head is placed on like a loose articulating appendage. Like, the head seems to just move independent of the body. It's not uncommon to see a female zombie's body facing this way and her head just doing this. Like, she's just walking around like, I can't. I hate the zombies. I hate these new zombies because they're gross. There was an element of... they were scary because the controls sucked. But there was an element of, you know, hilarity to normal moving zombies because they don't pose as much of a threat as other enemies tend to. So you always get that weird empowered sense of, well, ha 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 ha. You know, gotcha, bitch. You always think you can run around them. You mock them. But these zombies, I don't like them because they don't go down. They don't go down well. They eat bullets. They walk towards you with their mouths open while you shoot them. I don't need that level of anxiety. Liquid-filled test tube.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
I mean, I knew that. But I like that Jill memorized it so quickly. Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from established umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps, in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes. But here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics. So no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted on us. Huh. Who's Dr. Frankel? Well, whoever he is, he's from Umbrella Europe. That's interesting. Clearly a colleague.
So it's called the Nemesis.
I wonder what the parasite is and how it governs his behavior. Imagine it was the Plagas. Those headcrab enemies are very similar. I'm just saying. They're very similar to infected villager Plagas. Alright, so I guess I'll head back down to the vaccine equipment. Oh no, wait, I'm in the wrong place. I should have gone back up. Oh wait, is this the right way? Yeah, no, this is the right way. This is the right way. Please don't break out. Please, none of you. I knew it! I knew it. I mean, when you know it, right? I mean, they both dead. Acid rounds takes them out immediately. Oh, come on! Splash damage. Splash damage, guys. Splash da- I said splash damage. Umbrella. Keep your peoples in check, alright? I just noticed that over time they look like they go up in musculature and development. You notice that? Look at that. Damn, son. They just get more and more... Ew. Okay, some of these look... I'm not gonna front. Some of these look defective. Like... I don't want to be the guy that buys this one. This one's probably like $300. Like, he's... Oh, no. This is not... Oh, I went the wrong way. This is not what we do in polite company. I don't like what we... I don't like what this means. I don't like that last tyrant. That was awful. See, man, the music's playing, but there's no timer counting down. There's a red herb in here? Really? Where? Oh, wow. How long was that there? Storage room is really what I feel like I need, but I'm trying to get that way. Ah! You know, in my defense, that was pretty boss the way I rolled out of the way. I just learned a little while ago that you can... Wait. If I go up these stairs, I'm gonna end up in front of lab 1. Oh, up the stairs is the way. Okay. Yeah. I noticed that after you successfully dodge roll, you can aim, and Jill will snap around. Jill will snap around and aim at the nearest enemy. Very cool display of, you know... animated badassery. What? Oh, of course it's blocked off. I mean, why would you want to just get to the easily accessible parts of the lab easily and accessibly? Why would you want to do that, you fool? What are you, stupid? Alright, so I'm just gonna... No. 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 Bro, they're like all... Oh my god! Get out of here! They're all over the place. They're actually all over the place. Jill. Jill, look at your neck. Oh, Jill's neck. That's hard because I really don't want to walk around with more grenade rounds, to be frank. You know, I feel grenade rounded out at this point. But I know I need more. I wish I could combine them with high-grade explosive, but the perfect world I envision is not one we live in. I can load something into it now, though, and save an inventory slot. There we go. Really, it's just between mine rounds and acid rounds. So, hard-fought decisions, my G. Hard-fought decisions. Yeah, everything else is useless. Am I really gonna trap myself in a hell of my own creation by saving? Like, he said as he saved. Nary a question in the world, I tell you. Nary a question in the world. Oh, there we go. I was ready. You know, I was ready for them to throw something shitty at me. I was ready for it. Just something to come down from the ceiling. Okay. Right.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Okay, so I just want to say for the record that there was no indication that I would be mixing these chemicals at any point. Okay, I thought the machine was going to do everything. Y'all got me bleeped up. What?
Synthesizing vaccine.
Just seemed like it would work that way. I'm sure it was a real brain bender of a puzzle. I'm a genius. How do you not get bonked over the— oh my god! Hentai! Jill, you don't point those at your face. Once again, shout out to Jill's ribcage, holding it down. The vaccine, you can just see it on her hip. You want to put that in like a holster or someplace less affected by gravity or getting bopped. Shout outs to Solid Snake. I mean, it's a tentacle, man. It goes where it wants. Well played, JV. Now what? I mean, oh shit. This is like the scene in Metal Gear Solid 4. You know, when Snake is doing the crawl thing. Nemesis, why are you even letting this happen right now? Like, pull, bro. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad she didn't say, oh, it's finally dead. I feel like that would have been really tone deaf of Jill to express relief at having finally killed it. I'm glad she didn't do that again, you know? Glad we've got our expectations in check here, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna make acid rounds again because I Don't look at me. I'm not ashamed of what I did. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I want my acid round. Stop judging me from behind your computer. Whoops. I will not be judged on the internet for checkpointing my way to success using the resources available to carve my own path to victory. What do 2 explosive Bs do? Like, A and A... Oh. A and A make explosive rounds. A and B makes flame rounds. So B and B makes acid rounds? What do A and A make explosive? A and B makes flame. And then regular and high grade gunpowder make shells. Regular and regular gunpowder make regular bullets. Okay. I've got the meta. I've got it. Oh, wow. Tell me there isn't about to be a boss fight without telling me there isn't without telling me there's about to be a boss fight. Like, just fill the room with fucking first aid sprays. Fill the room with first aid sprays and explosive rounds and high grade gunpowders and, you know, just pray. Pray for the best. We out here. You know, I got 2 high-grade healing items. I got a grenade launcher full of grenades. I got a handgun full of handgun bullets. You know, the explosive rounds are kicking. They bussin', all right? The flame rounds are bussin'. The acid rounds, we got every round. I got a vaccine in my pocket. The idealism in this thing's description, like, you don't really believe that, do you? You don't really believe that. A vaccine that can prevent and cure the T-virus. This should be enough to treat many people. Even the whole of Raccoon City. They're nuking it, Jill. They're nuking it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're nuking it. Yeah, they're just... I don't know. I feel like somebody just needs to tell Jill that... It's just... Come on, man. How's it going? How's it going, by the by? It's a big circular room. I just stocked up on every healing item imaginable. Oh, man.
What in God's name is this place?
I mean, it's clearly it's a boss room. Ah, it's awesome. It's awesome. We're Resident Evil 3ing up in here. It's going reasonably well. Don't mind my limp. I mean, see, we're clearly not going back through that door. Jill, see, this is why.
Oh, what do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the
I don't even know.
and I'll recall it all and sell the combat art. Put on a good show and
The Nemesis is actually being very patient, you know, waiting for this conversation to end. And I think we misjudged the Nemesis. He's actually pretty polite when you think about it. I mean, look, he waited for that conversation to end. He's like, "You done?" He's like, "Y'all finished talking?" I mean, that's just not even fair. Like, he has an AoE stun move. Like, that's not even... Why? Why, Nemesis, why? This is how you get lit up by grenades. Yeah, we brought grenades. Fam, we brought grenades, I said. Grenades. Grenades. More grenades. Grenades, I say. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Woo! Grenades. All right, hold on. Hold that thought. We good? No? Okay, wait, no, wait. No. So she's dead, right? Like, I'm not alive. How? Once again, everyone, shout out to Jill's rib cage. I don't know how she does it.
Jill, is that you?
Carla?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
What? Yo, what is this boss fight? What is happening?
Watch it, you've got company.
Am I not getting a hint here?
Hide behind K-Gate.
Oh, okay, all right. I kind of get it. Okay, that was good. That dodge actually worked out pretty well. All right, let's go. I don't like the presence of regular zombies in this fight. I think it's cheap. Really, I'm trying my best to run. Well, at least he's annoyed and he's slapping these guys. Okay, so.
Here comes some more.
Of course.
Saw him hide behind.
Yep, so did I.
Now, rip that fucker apart.
Ah! he doing the thing again? Yeah, he's doing the thing.
Got some more
I'm not gonna lie, this is a really fun boss fight.
Number 6.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a cool ass boss fight.
I got this.
What? Get him!
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
Okay, that was badly tough. What? Why? Why is he allowed to do these things? Listen. Listen. I can either play Resident Evil or I can play Monster Hunter. I can't play both. No. Buggin' is what we call that where I come from. Okay? Boy. Okay, so I think we're just gonna lead in with the acid rounds. You know? Maybe lead in with the acid rounds. Maybe when Carlos does that whole accidental shot to the acid tank thing, we can just like toss a mine round in there. I know I left a mine round on the table back there. I felt like there was merit in saving it, but that strategy where we kind of just obliterated him with regular explosive rounds, that actually worked out for a good while. And then the zombies started dropping into the arena and I didn't know what to do with myself, so I'll have to figure that out. But definitely gonna keep the handgun for hitting the tanks and use the shotgun for the zombies and try to keep the grenade launcher exclusive to Nemesis. Also, shoutouts to the dodge move. Shoutouts to the dodge move. It's still hentai. Like, can we skip it? Because this is a really long cutscene. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, no, no. That is so unbelievably unfair. And mind you, while Jill is incapacitated like this, you can't go into your inventory or do people things. I can only take so much punishment, guys.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't think I don't know whether or not Nemesis is ready to be a family man. You feel me? Stop roaring like that. It sounds weird. Up. All right, we're hitting the cycle. Let's see where the zombies done fell. Being in caution like this worries me, but I feel like I should risk it.
Watch it, you've got
Yeah, I
company.
know. If they start dropping hunters into the arena, I'm gonna get mad.
He's hiding behind tank 1. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Get off of me! Hey. I didn't forget about you. Okay, he's doing the thing again.
Here comes some more. Number 4.
Got him. Oh shit.
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take
Get him.
Yeah!
Whoa! Get him! It's a tentacle! That's bullshit. Actual bullshit.
Got some more
What's in this
incoming.
pile of shit?
On your left.
Shit. Running out of health. What the fuck? What was that?
Don't give up. I think he's on his last legs.
I'll believe it when I see it, Carlos. Oh my gosh, I needed that. Wow. Yes. Thank you for first aid. No! Don't hit me after I use it. Okay, well, you know it.
Here comes some more.
Oh, absolutely. Depends all day.
Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, got him. Hold that. Get him!
I think it's working.
Okay, okay. All right.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
This is just getting wilder and wilder by the second, okay? Jill.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back! Now get on.
I mean, we all know it's not dead, right? Like it's not dead, is it? Jill, you don't believe.
I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
Oh, it's actually working. Oh no, LDPA. Yup. Nope.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
That's actually new. I didn't know you could melt the Nemesis.
Nikolai?
That actually feels like it worked this time. What? The achievement gave it away. The achievement gave it away. Listen. What does the Nemesis come back as after you turn it into a puddle of goo? Does it come back as an extremely angry cup of coffee? Like, what happens? It's liquid at this point, right? Like, we turned it into kombucha. What happens? What happens at this point? Does it come back as Listerine? Defeated stage 2 of the Nemesis. Capcom, explain. Umbrella, explain. Wait, high grade, and actually, I could use the shotgun ammo. We're all about shotgun ammo here at the Expert Playlist, so. I don't, well, reasonably, I think that this is intense. Maybe not shit your pants intense, but you'd be playing right into Hideo Kojima's hands if you did that, so don't do that. That's what he wanted players to do when they played Silent Hills. Like, he was caught in interviews saying, yeah, this game is so scary, you're gonna actually shit yourself. And considering that PT was actually so scary that I never beat it, that was just the demo. I'm pretty sure. I'm glad I never got to play it. Actually glad. Very few games I'm glad I didn't get to play. Like, it's a short list. Duke Nukem Forever's on it, you know, but PT is on it because it's too scary. For me, even, you know. I'm laughing while doing this, and this is like... Ferromagnetic infantry use next generation railgun. Development code name Finger. Somebody got a sense of humor. Nest 2 lead researcher Cornell Garner, United States Army. Ammo caliber 60 mm, 6,000 meters a second. It's a railgun. Yeah, it's a railcan. Wow. Wow. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. It's a fail-safe railgun. I love it. I love it. Listen, when I go in for the job interview, and they tell me the hazards of the job, and I walk by this giant person-sized railgun, and I say, "Hey, what's that for?" And it's like, "Oh, that's in case one of the bioweapons gets out." What? In case one of the what? I thought we were testing rats. I'll call you. No. User feedback. Hold on. We gotta read the comments, right? Whenever you shop on Amazon, you start combing through the reviews. I mean, in your defense, Forbidden V2, Nacht der Untoten is, it can get pretty intense after the second, third wave, you know, when they really start clawing at the boards and you start running out of money. So, I feel you. I feel you. With friends, it's less scary. I think COD Zombies alone can be pretty, nerve-wracking. When you start adding people to it, it gets less stressful. But, I feel you. This thing is totally rad. Tyrant's out of line? Just give him the finger. See, I knew it. This is exactly why they named it this. Just give him the finger and problem solved. This is what happens when you trap people in an underground laboratory for months on end. This is how they amuse themselves. They start naming their weapons dumb shit. I'm totally with this, by the way. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined. Platform? It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a I love how specifically this thing is written. It notes that the secondary benefit is that the weapon completely obliterates whatever you're firing it at. And then via the user comments, we find out that yes, it works. 2, you can't control the output, so it fires at maximum level every time you fire it. 3, it's so large you can't move it, and it has its own platform. And 4, it requires so much power that it has multiple power sources that are difficult to get a hold of. Good writing. Thank you for these hints. I will use them. I will use these cleverly telegraphed hints to my advantage. Again, I mean, we are just telegraphing a boss fight at this point, like a final encounter with a railgun at this point. But, and there's a big empty room. What, is that the railgun? Holy shit. Is that the charger for the railgun, or is that it? Is that it down there? Ah, look, there's plugs in the floor. There's power cells in the wall. Look how big the power cells are. Yeah, I think this is the room. So what? Wait. So you're telling me that the plan, whatever the plan is, because I don't see any laboratory equipment in here. So you're telling me that the plan, just in case of a bioweapon outbreak, is the plan to run into this room and then shoot whatever it is with this immobile beast of a rail cannon? What if you don't make it back to the room in time? What if it's faster than you? How many people have died trying to activate this thing in case of emergency? I'm asking all the good questions, you know, because I'm not crazy enough to take this job, but shoutouts to...
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like that. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
What's stopping her from shooting him in the face? You're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Oh, the acid. Oh, the what? Oh, God, he's a giant peanut. What?
Have you ever seen anything so
Usually the people that say that get
The
eaten.
data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai!
There's acid on the floor, Jill.
What about you?
We're running out of time.
Jill, there's acid on the...
I know you do.
There's...
Look, just so you know, this is the last.
She's talking to it. Wow. This thing is fucking hideous.
Opening compartment.
What? What is this?
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what?
Felt that, did you? How about
I'm sorry, what? You see the size of that thing? Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? That's fucking wild, dude. That's... How did she pick that thing up?
2 power sources remaining.
I have questions. How did Jill even manage to fire that thing without breaking every bone in her? I know I don't... Listen. I know this is a franchise where men punch boulders. And where a man roundhouse kicking...
Go ahead. I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Bro. I love Resident... Oh, God. You know, I totally accept that getting slapped by that claw will take all of your health away. Thank you. I feel like Jill Valentine picking up a rail cannon twice the size of her body might be a bridge too far, even for Resident Evil silliness. And I love Resident Evil silliness. But I'm not sure about that. That's just hilarious in ways that it really shouldn't be. I'm just in love, really. It's so damn ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I love this game. It's so absurd.
All power sources
Let's get it.
activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up?
Jill is really out here talking shit to this giant monster mid-boss fight. I don't know what to do with myself. Jill!
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
You know... Wow. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, no.
Good riddance.
Yeah, no. I actually believe her this time. Yeah, he's not... No. You're not coming back from that. Yeah, no. Literally punched like a whole anus into the wall. Yeah, that's not it. Yep, it's over. Alright. I'm glad we made it here. How you feeling, Jill? Yeah? Successfully made a monster deep throat a gun that was twice your size and successfully fired it without breaking both your arms. Love you. Love it. I've been saying this since the very minute the game started. Jill has a vibranium ribcage, but I have a profound respect for Jill at this point. Good lord. I mean, wow. And you know... he really did take it in the... Oh, that's mean. Don't say that. Don't... Oh, that's... This is a family channel. Excuse you. But no, really, I have to say... There's a moment where Nemesis walks through a wall, and for some reason, Jill feels compelled to say, "You want stars? I'll give you stars." In the 3 times that I've played that sequence, Nemesis has always punched Jill in the head before she could finish that line. And it just made me think of this part in the game. You know, in the original Resident Evil Nemesis, that's what Jill says to Nemesis before she does this! And it makes me wonder, why did they waste that line for the beginning of the game in a way that you could just easily miss if Nemesis attacks you? And they didn't save it for this part. I mean, this was the time to use that line. Like, I'm climbing through Nemesis's colon right now. He's on the walls and the ceiling. Wait, do I crawl through the butthole? Oh no. Okay. How do I get out of this room? It's covered in Nemesis. I thought that's how I get out. I thought I just had to walk through the hole and everything was fine. Why else would I make such a big hole? Oh wait, I think I see it. Oh, alright, there we go. Just take a right pass at the kidney, and alright, there we go. So is Nikolai still alive? I mean, if I were Nikolai, I wouldn't have expected Jill to survive, so I really hope Nikolai made it out with the vaccines. That's the worst. That's the best case scenario for him. This is a really big hallway, and because it's a really big hallway, it gives me pause. Bad things happen in large hallways in Resident Evil. I'm just saying. I've never had anything good happen in a large hallway. Like, usually something's either following you through one, chasing you through one, taking up the physical space of one while it's trying to eat you. Large hallways just make me feel uneasy. Me too. Me too, Jill. Me too. Carlos has a surprising amount of shelf life.
I can still catch him.
We underwater? Is this laboratory underwater? You know, it probably is. Who am I joking? Who am I kidding? This isn't a giant blind spot. Carlos, no. Damn.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh no, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
I mean, in her defense, she did try to leave. Carlos, let's go. Carlos! Carlos! Come on! Yes! QTEs!
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't. I'll hit you.
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
You know, I feel like I still missed. I feel like I got him.
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel.
Oh, did I miss him? I wonder if there's an alternate way to do that. Like, is there a way that you, like, mess that up?
Why'd you do it?
There can't be enough money for you to have, like...
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the
You
world
can't
burn.
spend it if the world is burning, though.
I'll tell you. If you get me out of here, I'll pay you.
Wow,
whatever
the
you want.
cowardice. You can't trust a man like that.
You're a fool.
You can't trust him.
You're a fool. If I die,
You cannot trust a man that will turn on his employer.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Bow! Oh! Love it. Seems like the good ending, you know? Oh, wow, is that how it goes? Does Nikolai just get left in... They just leave him there to watch the nuke come down? Oh, no. No. Nikolai. It's so sad. And yet, so right. I can't believe we did not have a shootout with Nikolai. Again, that feels like cut content.
There it is.
Like, where's the Nikolai boss fight, fam? I really wonder if you can shoot Carlos. Imagine there were 3 endings, like shoot Nikolai and Carlos, shoot Carlos. I really grabbed my controller for that. I was ready. I was ready to not leave us in a Carlos-less world.
It's finally over.
It is?
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over
She's
us.
like Sarah Connor. I love it. She's journaling.
All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus.
That is actually true.
It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
She meant that. All right. Ah, see that? See M2 Inc? That tells me that this was the B studio. Not trying to be mean, but M2 and K2 seem like different teams that work on the Resident Evil remakes, and this definitely felt like a similar but offshoot team worked on this one. That was pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's definitely not Resident Evil 2 remake levels of, you know, shock and awe, and it reeks of missed potential. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that I'm surprised that it's set up the way it is. It's more like a interactive movie with survival horror elements than it is a straight up survival horror game. The Resident Evil 2 remake is actually more Nemesis than this is. But I enjoyed this. This was fun. This was fun, if a bit brief. Shorter than I thought it would be. But fun. It's surprisingly tight, though. I'm surprised at how sewn up it is. I feel like I took a long time playing this just because it was all new to me. But I could see this taking like 5 hours on a second playthrough or even less. This was good though. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. Did you see the ending of this before? What did you think of this? If you've seen this before, you know. I feel like this is something where you can't spoil Resident Evil 3. I mean, we all know what happens at the end. Anybody that knows Resident Evil at this point knows what happens in 3, so it's more about the journey than it is about the story. Oh, hey, you know, thanks for stopping in. It was awesome. I mean, you came just in time for the ending, so hey. Well, I am glad to have shown you what Capcom was up to for the past few years. And they just announced the 4 remake, so, you know, we may get there. But thanks for stopping in. Oh god, they're hitting me with the guitar music. There it is. Alright, let's see if I recognize some names here. Nicole Tompkins. No. Matt Walker. No, actually. Oh man, I'd love to play this again with Chinese voices on, or Japanese voices on. That would be the day. I would unironically enjoy that. You know, I always end up turning the Japanese voices on just to see, you know, the quality of the performances, but I'm totally down. Like, if I could put it in Portuguese, I would. I've been taking Portuguese lately. That would be fun. That would be really fun, actually. Alright. Chill. I feel like there should be a drop of vaccine in there to synthesize. Like, we can't, like, stick it in a bag and just hope that condensation preserves some iota of what was the virus. Like, I feel like 27 hours. Y'all bugging. That must be the collective hours that I've played the game in general, because I played the intro to the game like 5 times. Oh, that's a C rank. Not bad. I saved 33 times because I felt like I should. I feel like I can cut that down to like 10 in a second playthrough, because you really don't need to save that often. I gave the game way too much credit in being a survival horror game. That's why I saved so much. Alright. So, I think I'm going to do this again and try to do it as quickly as possible, which sounds fun. Are there any bonus modes? Concept art. Nemesis down. Character models, just like in Resident Evil 2. That's cool. Survivor. The shop has been unlocked. Ooh. I can purchase items from the shop. Points to love it. Replay value. I was really wondering what they were going to do. I thought it was far-fetched. I personally thought it was far-fetched to expect them to do the mercenaries. I had a feeling they wouldn't. Especially because they do it in all the other ones. I mean, Resident Evil 7 has a pretty decent score attack mode. And Resident Evil 2 has a wealth of great side story content, and Village has a mercenaries mode that I've never played because I've never beaten Village, but I've beaten the 3 remake. We're working on it. Gather all the fuses in the warehouse within 5 minutes. What is this? Look at all this stuff. All right, well, I love me some concept art. Yeah, see, I knew it. He looks like he's wearing he looks like he's wearing hazardous tape like materials, which is weird because in the first one he was wearing like this funky BDSM outfit. I guess in this one they decided to make him look more like a creature in, I don't know, hazardous saran wrap. I don't even know what you would call this. But it like I said, it doesn't look like the genuine outfit that he had in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. It just looked funky. He had an actual outfit. Like, it looked like they made it specific. They tailored it specifically for this creature. This looks a little more ramshackle, and I can appreciate that design. What is this? Oh, Raccoon City, the Raccoon City skyline. Look at that. Wow. Look at that bottom frame. That bottom frame is horrific. I always dreamed about playing a Resident Evil game that had that level of population density. I don't think it would be very fun to play, though. That's the only problem. Oh. I am not me written on the wall in blood. I wish I'd seen that. It is in the concept art that I believe we may catch a lot of cut content. Like, I feel like this right here is illustrative of cut content. Because why is there concept art of her apartment building? In Resident Evil 3 proper, you go from her apartment, then it kind of cutscene bounces you into the hallway because of Nemesis, and then you run out through the hallway. You run down this hallway to the end and get to the fire escape. Who wants to bet that after you escape Jill's apartment, that there was at least a little playable segment in the apartment building where you're like trying to gauge the level of chaos that's going on outside, and then Nemesis ends up chasing you out the building. It's little things like that that, you know, come out. It's little things like that that come out in the design, you know? Look at this. Like, what is all of this? Look at this bar area. Okay, some of the restaurants I do remember, and I will admit, I didn't explore the initial city area as much as I could, because I thought I'd be able to go back to it. But some of this, it looks like I've seen some of this stuff. There was the gas station, no. Aruka's, the clothing store, no. Whatever the hell that is in the lower right corner, what is that? Okay, so this gas station was not in the game. This down here. Where is that? What is this thing that looks like it's made out of multiple zombies? That actually may be the power plant. I may have some confirmation bias going on here. That actually looks like it is what's going on with my TV? That actually looks like it came from the power plant, like where everything's kind of fused together in a gross, disgusting way. Sorry, my TV's bugging out. But let's see. Okay, this was what I have already deemed one of the better designed areas of the game, the hospital. I feel like the hospital is probably the only really, really fleshed out area of the game because it's the only one that I felt a genuine sense of dread exploring. And that's because it's an environment that makes you backtrack through it extensively. And it allowed the designers to create a genuine sense of dread. It's the first area where you encounter the hunters. It's populated with a lot of zombies in very key areas. There's a zombie that early on you see banging on the glass that they return to. Like, it's a fully fleshed out environment with some decent puzzling, with some light, really light, emphasis on the light puzzling, and a pretty effective boss fight in the middle. Like, I like the hospital was a really good area. I didn't get the wonderful image of someone bashing their head into the wall repeatedly. You stole that from Dead Space. But okay, yeah, see, power plant, that's cool, that's cool. That definitely made it into the game. I did like the underground lab. The underground lab and the hospital were two of the most fleshed out parts of the game, clearly. This pool looks like it was not there. That's cool. Loved that fight, even though cutscene. Loved this boss fight. The boss fights are actually really well done. Not for nothing. They're a little scripty. But I do like the boss fights, and bless them for giving Jill a dodge button because, wow. These things would not have been playable otherwise. And why is Carlos so portly in his concept art? Carlos looking thick. He looking kind of thick in his concept art. He a little thicky. Anyway, love what I unlocked. Want to unlock more, actually, because I'd love to examine these things a little bit. But wow, like, There's a great deal of cut content going on in this game. Wow. Why does moving her forward do that? The hair moves, and so, I mean, it's respectable. You gotta respect the level of detail. Does that say her name on it? It does say Officer Raccoon Police. It's interesting that she does not have her S.T.A.R.S badge. And look, there's all the hip pouches from the campaign. See? Look at that. You get one, she hangs it over her shoulder. Another one, it's a fanny pack. There's the holster for her, there's the holster for the mag, I think. That's the holster for her handgun. And I think she holds the strap or the grenade launcher on her back. That's cool. I like that her inventory gets reflected all over her character model as you go through the game. And of course they included her classic outfit, the S.T.A.R.S gear. Does it say her name on the chest? It just says RPD S.T.A.R.S. Okay. RPD Special Team. That's cool. Does the patch say... Yes, the patch says S.T.A.R.S. Yay. Okay. Alright, I'm happy. I'm happy. And I'm pretty sure the evening gown is an outfit, but you may have to beat the game on hard or something. It feels like that's a thing they do. Good old Brad. Okay. The yellow vest of doom. The accursed yellow vest. He's like a red shirt on Star Trek. Just, you know Brad is doomed. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Ah. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Where did he get bitten again? I think he got bitten on the forearm. Let's see if they included that detail. I mean, they had to. Of course they did. This game was made by very talented people, I tell you. Let's see if the bite he received is reflected on his zombie character model. Yep. Look at that. There it is. No, seriously, there it is. Wait, let's get closer to that. Let's peep this. Let's peep this detail. Let's peep these details. Yeah, see? That is a bite. That is where he got bitten. Because Brad thought it was a good idea to block the only gap in an open door, where the only thing separating a zombie's face from his arm was the crack in the door. He decided to block a door with his arm and got bitten on the arm. Like, I don't even know why you would do that with your arm. With your whole arm, though. Because if it gets through the door and scratches or bites, it was gonna get you. Self-preservation. You had gloves! Not that it would have helped, but... You had gloves, fam. There was no reason for this to have happened to you. Self-preservation is a virtue and a skill that we all must learn, unfortunately. Some, you know, don't learn. As you can see here, his shirt is completely saturated. Oh my god! He has more than one bite on his arm. He has one on his forearm and one on his bicep. Yeah, it was over. I mean, right on his tri. Yeah, it was over, man. I mean, Brad, you were one of the good ones, fam, but I don't know how to tell you that, you know, it just wasn't in the cards for you, bud. You were always doomed. Oh, poor Murphy. Murphy turned his life around. You know, he turned his life around. He became a sharpshooter. Went into the UBCS right on his first mission, and then got his arm scratched. And then Nikolai put a bullet through his head. I'm surprised he only has one pose. They didn't have the shot in the head character model. That would have been too gruesome. What about Martin? Martin got zombied. He died in the dumbest way, like almost like Solo. I wish I hadn't seen the way he got bit, because just because Brad said sorry to him in a very brief moment of humanity flashing through. Like, shoot your friend in the face. He's a zombie. You're black. I am so disappointed in you, sir. There was no reason for him to go. There's no reason. There's no reason for this. Marvin, you're a real one, though. He did help Leon later on. You know, he did his best. And then he turned into a zombie and Leon had to shoot him in the face. But, you know, we all have our demons, right? These character models are hideous. Mind you, you know, look at this. Mind you, you know, so many textures in normal maps are just flat things trying to give you the illusion of depth. The fact that these character models have visible body damage that nevertheless still reflects the lighting in the environment, and this is some confirmed the dogs have nuts and booty holes. I wasn't trying, but yep. I wasn't trying, but you know, since we're already there, thank you. We will not be intentionally checking to see. This is not that kind of channel. We do not care if the Nemesis is anatomically correct. Although, you know what's funny? I was always under the impression that the Nemesis had eyes, but it seems like every evolution of him in this, he doesn't seem to have visible eyes in this game. At least not from what I've seen. I wish I could examine his normal transformation, but he doesn't seem to have eyes in any of his transformations in this game. Shoutouts to the glowing core, though, on the chest. That's what's up. Look at him. I love that at this point in his transformation, his costume is pretty much tatters. This is a really cool and unsettling design, because in taking it away from the stupid BDSM outfit that he was wearing before that just eventually gets destroyed, this weird bioweapon tape that he seems to be covered in is almost like a shroud that just deteriorates and becomes more haunting the more he transforms. Like, I feel like these little tatters and this hanging butt flap are as much a part of the design that make it unsettling as much as any other part of him. Like, it wouldn't be as effective without the clothing hanging off. He just looked like a Monster Hunter creature. Because look at this pose. Everything he does is telegraphed by these tatters, indicating that he is growing outside of his original form into something terrible. He was already something terrible, but I like how that's communicated here. This is a thing. I don't know what this stream is anymore, but we're just gonna keep doing This is something I used to do all the time, actually. I'm fascinated by stuff like this. I love looking at character models and stuff like this. This is what I would have done. This is what I always used to do when I was alone. With just me and my unlockables. You know, this is what happens. You end up critiquing the Nemesis's character design in all of its various poses and mutations. Like, look at this hentai tentacle thing. Look at this. Ew. Love this for him, even though his arm is breathing. Love this for him. But yeah, you see the way this thing like flips and folds and moves. You see the way it moves around. All of this, I feel, is part of his design. It's so good. It's so well done. I hate you. I hate all of these things. They try to kill you with one. It's not cute. And shout out to Jill's redesign. It's not an evening dress, but we all know it's unlockable, so let's not get in our bag about it. That was nice. I'll unlock it and then speed run the game in it. Never. You have to buy it? Gradually regenerate health with... What is this? S.T.A.R.S. Field Combat Manual. A manual of S.T.A.R.S. combat knowledge edited by Chris Redfield. Ah! Okay. While held, physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform. Carry more to increase the effect. Hot Dogger. As its name implies, this Umbrella-developed anti-bioweapon knife is used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to... I'm feeling something right now. It's something I haven't felt in a while. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's like a weird kind of excitement. It's like a weird kind of excitement at the idea of using that fucking thing. What the hell is that? Why is this unlockable? Why? Why do I want to use it? Oh wow, it's the samurai edge. That's cute. I'm glad they brought that back. That's been a special weapon since time immemorial. Since I think, what, the Resident Evil Director's Cut? Or was it Wesker's gun? This is Wesker's gun. I mean, it doesn't say that here, but... Infinite handgun. Infinite assault rifle. Infinite rockets. These point values are insane. I would also like to say for the record that there seems to be no way to purchase Jill's evening outfit. So I am disappointed. I kind of want to buy this. It says carry more, like you actually want to sit and buy more. I think we'll save our money. But yeah, I mean, so if I want the infinite handgun, that would require me to get 8,000 pointage. 8,000 points. I have 6,600. Let's see. Defeat 80 enemies with a handgun is worth 1,200. Fun. Defeat 200 is worth 5,200. No. Defeat 100 with a shotgun. Doable. Actually, doing that will push me over the edge for the handgun. Look at that. Okay. This game really, really, really wants you to replay it. Like a doofus. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna do it. Defeat 2 enemies with a... Oh, I was gonna say, I did that several times. Thank you. Knock the hats off of 28 zombies. That's cute. Cause Nemesis to relinquish an item. I've definitely done that. Forget about him. Forget about him. Yeah, that's what that says. Defeat zombie Brad. Poor Brad. Place all jewels in the clock tower monument. Did not do that. Did not do that. Collect all weapons in the campaign. Yeah, definitely didn't do that. Because I never found the mag. Collect all weapon parts. Did not do that. Bookworm. Read all story files. Oops. Destroy all Charlie dolls. Unlock all safes, lockers. You know, some of these do not have the appropriate awards attached to their difficulty level, at least in my opinion. See, I told you. Wait, no. I know there's a model. There's gotta be a model. Complete the game on hardcore. You get a game mode for beating it on hardcore? Interesting. Model. See that? Whatever that is, I bet that's what you get. Complete the game with an S rank on standard, S rank on hardcore. What's S.T.A.R.R.S material? What's Jill Valentine? Complete the game without opening the item box is wow. I can't even fathom that. Complete the game in under 2 hours. Bro. Oh. Oh. Assisted. That's cute. How interesting. Okay. This is surprisingly impressive. Aim assist. Enemies are weaker. Begin the game with an assault rifle. Receive more ammunition. Holy shit. That really is assisted, isn't it? I mean, I could play it on assisted. Let's try that. Really, what I'm trying to do here is... Yeah, why not? Just to get a score for it. What I'm trying to do here is really, really, really streamline this playthrough to a point where I've got a good idea of, you know, where my shite is. Because really, you know, I love horror games, but they really are all about the initial playthrough, and, you know, there's just a lot of responsibility there. You know? This game is about to be really short without all of its bluster and cutscenes and everything, unfortunately.
What's going on out there?
But these are the moments, just like in a movie, you know, when you watch a movie again and after the initial blah, blah, blah wears off, you kind of get a sense of ennui, but then you also start looking closer at the game itself and the way it's designed. And I love that part. So, you know. Can I go into the bathroom when she's awake? The RE engine is just... My god. Please make a Silent Hill game in this engine. Engine is incredible. I just can't get over the way this game looks. And I think they're going to update this for Series S. And, oh, my lord. My lord. Jill out here just really not trying to answer her phone. Like, Jill, get the hell out of there. Boom. Stars. What?
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Let me grab my... Stars. Bro. I can't skip this cutscene. I can't skip this cutscene. This is the craziest shit. Nonplussed. Not what the hell is happening. Not why me. So remember the clip where I said I'm not emotionally ready to watch Nemesis keep doing this to her? This is the stuff I was talking about. This is what preceded that moment.
What the hell is that thing?
Well, he's really cacking her door, isn't he? Let me in. Let me in. I love that you can't look. Holy shit. Okay, so she totally does run through someone else's apartment at one point. Like I said, the game does so much it pushes you forward so often that a lot of what made a lot of the environments unique or memorable is, holy shit, is somewhat.
No way.
Really sucks. Jill, run. He has a tentacle. Why would you even stop to look, Jill? Why would you even stop to do anything other than run? Ribcage. Shout out to Jill. Yes, I'm saving my points for an infinite handgun. Oh my god! It still gets me. It still gets me every time. This scene still gets me. Look at what he's about to do. He pulls a chunk of the previous floor and then runs after her with it. He's trying to kill her with a piece of building. This is an interactive movie, but this is a badass interactive movie, you feel me? What the fuck is the appropriate reaction, Joe? I'm not over it. What up, Brad?
Brad,
What up, Brizzy?
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know.
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know.
I love this, by the way.
One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like our play on
I
steroids.
wish that this was used so much better. Like, this could have been an open world.
Hey, wait! Down here!
I'm under the impression that it was meant to be. Why else would you build out chunks of the city like this?
We gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected?
Oh, that dude's fucked. Look at this. Look at the scene. Look at the Maison scene, okay? Ha, Air Combat 1942. Top Gun by any other name. Bad Luck Game, is that Saw? Disaster, Prometheus. Look at this. I wish you'd spent more time in the city like this. Again, I'm not complaining too much, but the Maison scene is incredible, man.
Brad! Here they come!
Oh, we running, fam. We running. We stay running. Look at this. Look at this stupid shit. Look at this. Brad!
Don't think about it.
That's what got him into this mess. Arguably. Not thinking about it.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor.
Jill, stop blocking the door with your hand. Thank you. Do him a favor. You know what's crazy?
Sorry, Brad.
I want to run back in there because as a Resident Evil fan, I can see it, and I bet other Resident Evil fans see it too. That bar is a perfect recreation of the same bar in the original intro, except you can't explore it like you could in the original. There's nothing to find or do in there. That's the kind of shit that makes you worry, like when the very place you left your friend in is now a site to multiple zombies. Wow, the auto aim is so aggressive. The auto aim is so aggressive on assisted. Wow. They let me have that headshot. The sign says crazy. I love it. What's up? Defund the police.
Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
Parking garage. Got it.
Easier said than done, my optimistic friend.
Sir, are
You don't even get to come back and see this asshole dead.
Hey, come on. There's a
I
helicopter.
forgot about him.
What safety? I'm not going up
You
there.
see, if this game was into backtracking,
Far, I can
The only safe place is in here.
this actually happens. He's a doofus. You actually do come back to this place,
Sir,
and he's dead
I can't
because
just
something
leave you
snuck in
behind.
there and ate him.
Dario Rosso. Yeah,
But you
right.
never actually come
You
back
wanna
here.
steal my safe house. Get your
So
own
see,
business.
normally this place didn't have a bombed out roof. Yeah, he's sexist, Joe. It's okay, he's old. You ran upstairs, picked up, I believe, the ammo, because it was an actual item that took up inventory space. Wow. It was an actual item that took up inventory space. The ammo maker. But hey. Hey. What do I know? I forgot we're speedrunning. Again, all of this is spectacular. But so much of this game is scripted. It really does. Like, I can tell on subsequent playthroughs. Fuck off. Oh shit. You get a chance for head explosions? I mean, really, I just want the kills. Like, let's not mince words about it. Jill, your foot. Can we stop? Can we stop? Do they not train S.T.A.R.S members to not stick their limbs in active mechanical doorways? Why do I feel like I'm the only person that knows this? Jill, stop. What's wrong with you? Why, Jill? Why are you like this? What? Why are you like this? We all know he did, right? Like, this was too good to be true from jump. You should have known that was gonna happen. Mind you, this is the entire beginning of the game. I forgot about this. This is what I mean about the interactive movie part of this. Like, I love this, but this is not a Resident Evil game.
It's my turn, bitch.
What is happening? The mid-air moment is wonderfully done. Look at that shit. Woo! That's cool. I'll be fair and say that was fucking spectacular. That was woo. Woo. Jill. The fact that he just got up from that like it was a thing to do. He caught the rocket with his tentacle.
Who are you?
And just...
What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
I know I'm supposed to be doing this quickly, but you have to watch. Sometimes you gotta watch some of these cutscenes.
I think we're in the clear.
Oh man, that was good. Like everything about it is so good. The framing of it is so good.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
The framing of it is so well done. I love everything about that scene.
Nothing. Never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
I don't think he wants. I don't think he swings UBCS. I think he's strictly S.T.A.R.S.
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
He's a really good liar. What street is this? Redstone Street. Love. Okay, I just want to put this out here. They could have fucked this up, and they actually didn't. The subway looks completely in line with what subways looked like in 1998, including the train. Completely what trains and subways looked like in 1998. Well done. Well done.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up.
Sorry, Mikhail.
Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
I like Mikhail too, you know. Some of these things though are just the shotgun one I'm closer to than anything, so I'm definitely gonna try to get the shotgun. Everything else is just kind of wild. Everything else really is just kind of wild.
Shit, Captain. They really
Nothing
took
I'll
you.
miss.
Nothing that I will miss.
Love him. Damn, they give you a lot of assault rifle ammo. Yo, we're cleaning up. Clearly, this is gonna be the assault rifle playthrough. I'm gonna get points just doing that. I'm sorry. Assisted mode. Auto aim and an assault rifle with way too much ammo in it. Way too much ammo in it. Oh, we're getting it. It's over. This is gonna be goofy. And you know what? I need that catharsis. Y'all already saw me beat it on normal. So this is gonna be, you know.
Topside yet?
Working on it.
I love watching a horror movie where you know where all the scares are. You know?
You might get the subway infrastructure back online.
And how
I
do
remember
do
doing
that?
this back in the day. Back in my day, back when I used to play Resident Evil
Copy
2
that. Let's do this fast.
and speed run it so that I could get the infinite rocket launcher. I actually did this. I actually did this at a friend's house. I believe at my friend Chris's house. Or no, actually at my friend at the time. At my friend Aaron's house. Went to his place and beat Resident Evil 1 in under 2 hours and 30 minutes to get the infinite rocket launcher. Legitimately did it. Legitimately did it. Didn't, you know, use any glitches or any game sharks or cheat or anything like that. I legitimately did it. And people watched. It was spectacular. Good memories. That's to say that, you know, these games, survival horror games, aren't nearly as mechanically complex as they are now. So, I wager, especially, you know, not in the same way Resident Evil 2 does, but I can wager that speedrunning this won't take nearly the same amount of attention. And also, yeah, see, this thing with the jewels in it, yeah, this what?
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
Jewels, Jill. You're thinking of the word jewels. Jewels of the family. Alright, so let's, really love this boss fight, by the way. That's why I saved it. What the hell? Oh my gosh, what is this? There's just random files. Let's save in the second slot. Too many files, too many files. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as I can. Caveat, you know, I do also want to pick up as many collectibles as possible.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train.
I hope he
moving.
wasn't bitten. Like, are we vetting these people? No, we can learn the quick step later. I'm good. I am going to take this moment to try and explore every place I didn't, though. Now that I have a gun full of bullets. Seems like this is the right thing to do. You know, the less items I use, the better. The less everything I do, the better. I'm really going to try and tune this playthrough up. What was that? What did I pick up? Ah, you fuck! That, I guess that's my fault for having really accurate brightness settings, because I truly cannot see the dark corners of this game. The toy uncle store. I need a lockpick. Okay, I've never been in there. Mental note. Never been in there. Mental note. Bolt cutters work here. Stop it. Get some fucking help. I love how the music stopped after I did that. Don't get up later all inconvenient like. Oh shit, Jim's Crabs. Yo, Jim's Crabs is my jam. So everyone pay attention to the way they're animating from far away. This is how Resident Evil keeps its wonderful frame rate. The further enemies get from the screen, they start to animate at half rate. As you can see, everything closer to the screen animates at 60 frames like Jill herself. But these zombies I'm shooting, look at the way the zombies are moving. The jank. They're animating at like 10 frames per second. You can see as that zombie moves closer, he gets a little bit more detailed. The frame rate pops up a little bit more. Look at it. Yeah, there you go. See, look at him. See how he gets smoother the closer he gets? Frame rate shenanigans. That's what we call that. Frame rate shenanigans. You're welcome. Oh, I'm definitely... Oh, that's going up on the... That... See? Inspiration's found everywhere. That's definitely going up on the Instagram with a detailed description. At least as detailed as I can manage without sounding like a doofus, you know? I'm not Richard Ledbetter. Seeing them animate like PS1 characters, though, from a distance is pretty funny. Oh, God. That's some funny shit.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water
That was
like
wild.
yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
How did I even do that? That was wild. Cut that shit out. Like, what are you guys doing? Stop it. Get some help. I'm out.
Gotta put this out.
The most obvious answer, of course. We're gonna ignore the fact that I shot them all because they needed to be here for this cutscene. I'm just mad that the game actually reanimated them and brought them back to life. They gave me a barrel, but I'm still mad that they actually regenerated zombies and didn't think I would notice. Y'all wrong for that. Don't just randomly regenerate zombies. Don't do that. Okay. So what else is out here that I missed the first time around? This is when you explore the hell out of it, you know? Ooh, more gunpowder. Don't mind if I do. Wow, you have more spots in your inventory off rip. See, all of this shit, like, what is this? There's a fancy box. There's... All of these things are things that I did not indulge going through the game the first time because I really wasn't aware of the longevity of some of these areas. But now, you know. I love that when you shake it, you can hear the thing rattling around in it. That's cute. I mean, the less healing items I use, the better. But I can already tell that I still don't have a good idea of the zombie placement or anything of that nature. Turn that damn shit music off. That's some nonsense butt rock. Oh, shite. Oh, that was the purpose of this place. To come out of the other side. Got him. Was that easier because I'm better at the dodge now or because it's assisted mode? I'm gonna say a combination of both. A little bit of both. Kite Brothers Railway. Sure thing. Ah, you fuck. Thank you. Don't come back. I love that the crit rate has gone up considerably. The crit rate has gone up considerably. Ah, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Should get the fire hose. This room seems useless in hindsight. Yeah, Jill, where's your lockpick, girl? Why do I not have a lockpick? You're Jill. You're the master of unlocking. How do you not start the game with your trusty lockpick? It's the only thing that differentiated you from Chris other than more inventory space. Come on. Get with the program, lady. Word. I don't agree with him locking his shotgun up in the gun rack, but, you know, to each their own.
This must be the subway company's offices.
Yeah, this place has no power. It's not very encouraging.
Huh. Nothing.
Yeah, no shit, Jill. There's no power. Okay, so clearly I should not run into the Kite Brothers area early. That's a mental note. Another mental note, don't run into Kite Brothers too early. Run in, grab the fire hose, run back out so that you can run back to the alleyway. And I believe the alleyway is this way. So that you can... Oh, no, wait. I think I made a wrong turn. But it's okay, because we're killing everything. Yo, this auto-aim is bussin'. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I suck at this. Stop it! Why? No! You fuck. Lord. Are you alive? Can you not be? Can you stop that? Stop. Cut it out. Is there something I should know? Is there... there any reason in particular why there are so many caches of gunpowder just sitting all over Raccoon City? You know what? If he wants to come in here, he can come in here. I'm not... just don't feel like dealing with this right now. Okay, this pharmacy is also a useless destination. No point in going in here. That is the second of two zombies. The first one was wearing that stupid nighttime vest. Why am I missing? With such generous auto-aim at my disposal. Are you still alive? Okay, good. Okay, so... Kite Brothers. Grab the hose. run back. I think you can actually use this stairway. This stairway is actually a good bridge for the two areas, because the middle portion of it, I think, brings you back to Jim's Crabs. If I'm remembering this correctly. I might be remembering this incorrectly. Damn. Damn it. That's worth a shot, you know. Oh, get fucked. No, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's so stupid. I don't know why I didn't look at it that way the first time. I guess the pharmacy's not useless, but I guess we'll see why, so. It's all good. What am I at? Caution? Okay, we can deal with caution. Caution's fine. I'm fine with caution. I am the caution. Yeah, you feel me? Thank you. The fuck is the code? 937. Oh. Left 9, right 3, left 7. 937. So corny. My Aqua Cure Queen. Oh, you incel. I meant that. Nope. I can hear a statue in this room, too. What's up? The fuck is that? It's a dot sight for the handgun? Oh! Wow! That is a drastic difference in aiming. Wow, look at that steadiness. Look at how quickly she... Wow, look at how quickly she pinpoints. Again, some forms of backtracking are completely valid if used in the right way. Jim's Crabs. I got crabs. Again. This portion of the game, pretty darn well fleshed out. Oh, somebody eating. Yep, I knew it. Just certain things we don't tolerate here, okay? That's one of them. Okay, good. I'm just saying. Is that an herb? There are items up here? Okay. Just making sure I have thoroughly explored this area and all it has to offer. Oh, I see. That's the area where you can jump down. Ladder. Now that is some effective backtracking right there. I like that. I like how we did that. I think I actually ran all the way around on my first playthrough, which is... That sounds like me, all right. Again, you gotta be willing to take the piss, man. It's okay. You know? Alright, realistically, where's the lockpick? Did I fuck up? Why am I unable to unlock all of these lockable, like... And holy shit. I mean, at this point, I've got so much damn gunpowder, like... At this point, I have to just start making gunpowder because there's... I have to start making ammo because I'm actually running out of ammo. And isn't a stack only... Oh, a stack is 60. Okay, so... I actually have enough to make an obscene amount of bullets. The absurdity of it all. It's just funny to me that a stack of these is like 60. I feel so silly. Don't judge me. 125 bullets in my handgun. Love it.
Is someone in here?
No, Jill. The door's alive, and it was saying hello. So the moon place has one of these on the door. The simple locks I can't do anything about because they're stupid. There, see, that's a chain door right outside the subway station. Was there another one? Who the hell knows? Oh yeah, it's what's his face? The guy that's gonna get shot in the head. He's DEAD. That's fucked up. UBCS? No, he's DEAD. I said it again because it's funny. Notice me, Senpai. I'm very clever. Alright. Which way do I go? Well, let's hit the dead end first. UBCS suicide note. Oh no. Middle East. Oof. Wow. I can guarantee you that this did not happen, sir. Your dying wishes were at the very least respected. That note on the wall readable? I remember that. They are still no easier to aim at. It's crazy because I had a right mind to shoot at them through the fence. I was ready to do it. I was totally ready to do it. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the detail level here? Just the physics at play. The crazy thing is that despite this, some of them actually get back up. Even with all of this body damage, so I'm continually impressed by these guys. Shoutouts to the team. And a pox on whoever did not give me the lockpick right away. No wonder you can buy the fucking thing. This is really frustrating to not be able to open up all these locks right away. I can see why you're able to buy the lockpick and just have it from the start of the game. I can totally see why someone would want to do that now. I'm saving this grenade for a Nemesis encounter because I want to pick up whatever he drops. And I know I'll be able to do it too, even without the meddling kids. Put yourself away. Put yourself away. Get that out of here. Get that in here. Get that combined with this here. Give me that. And we're good. We're good. We could be better, but we're good. Activate the 4 breakers ASAP. He said that. I don't feel like this is I don't feel like a save is necessary. I shouldn't have saved the first time, really, if we're being honest.
Oh, it smells like. Oh, I don't even want to.
We'll work on saving less as well. You know, introduce some tension to the proceedings by not saving every 5 minutes. Again, not having the lock, annoying shit. You're not alive, are you? Good. He has the other box with the thing in it. Bro, I don't want to watch that. Let's just not watch that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's got the ick. Yay, it's the lockpick. Finally. Because you can easily miss stuff in this game, I was almost convinced that I had missed it. We gotta hit every yellow lock in this game now. It's open season on every yellow lock. This guy say I've never been so happy to throw up. That sounds hideous. To contract something that you have to eat green herbs in order to upset your stuff. Like, the green herbs upset the parasites and makes your body reject. That just sounds so awful. I don't want any parts of that. That's when you just move away from wherever you live. Like, you don't deal with that. You know, like when I travel, I don't want to go to a place that characteristically has leeches in its water. Why would I want that for me? Why would I want leeches? You know? Similarly, why does Raccoon City have local fauna that gets into your body and then you need to eat green herbs in order to vomit it up? He was like, I've never been so happy to vomit in my life, which means that this is a thing that has plagued people for some time. That was what I needed. Okay, that locker, not worth it. Again, this is assisted mode, so maybe the, no, maybe. Clearly, the ammo drops are compromised in a vital way. I'll leave it at that. The ammo drops are weird. Like, I've gotten so much gunpowder, I was able to make 120 bullets. Pretty sure I wasn't doing that on normal. She about to get the ick. She got the ick. Get it out of you. Bulimia.
Gross.
Delicious, delicious bulimia.
Here we go.
Why can't I grab it through the fence? This game sucks. Like, bro, I don't live in Lagos. Like, I don't need to know what to do when giant bugs try to impregnate you with their seeds. That's just stuff that I avoid by living in densely populated metropolitan areas that don't have giant bugs in them. Like, there's a way to avoid this kind of thing. I don't understand. I'm never living in a city named after an animal. It's almost like a guarantee that the local fauna at some point is going to try and eat you. Just so unreasonable, truly. It's not a way to live, I tell you. Not a way to live. Oh, I can just hear the grossness coalescing around me. I feel the grossness permeating my soul. It's so very gross. It's behind me. Yep, I knew it. Okay.
Come on!
I'm not shooting another godforsaken thing. At this point, all I have to do is figure out how to get the hell out of here. That's it. My contribution to humanity in full.
All that leaves is the main power switch.
Yep. That's it, Jill. Light that beast up. That's it. Pesticide. Oh wait, I hear something. Gotcha.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
They're so cute. Noted, you don't have to waste ammo on the dogs. That's a load off my mind for hardcore mode, because the dogs are extremely frustrating to shoot. In fact, anything moving fast in this game is really hard to shoot. It's kind of annoying. Oh my god! Hey, she didn't say the line. Nope. 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 That's probably the scariest moment right there.
That thing is still alive. It's after me.
What? Run! Come back to the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
I feel like it's because it's a moment where it genuinely feels like he's actively pursuing you. Like, can I go back out here? Like, if I come out here, will Nemesis just drop from the sky and say stars and start chasing me again? Wait. Yeah, see, no. This is the problem with what happens when you push at the seams of the simulation, you know? You may break it. You do that with Mr. X when you start going towards save rooms and you notice he can't get in. You start noticing Mr. X start going. And then the door just shuts in his face. And you're like, ah, I broke it. And then you use that to your advantage for the rest of the game. He suddenly becomes less scary when you use the design of the game against him. Ah, well played. Well played. Yeah, I don't know about that whole play the game without touching the item box thing. That requires a level of judiciousness that I don't think I'm capable of. I'm too fastidious for that. I can't do it. It's not in my energy to do things like this. Nah, I gotta touch stuff. And pick up all the stuff. And touch the stuff while picking up the other stuff. So, that may not work out for me too well. I realize this is very explorable area with Nemesis still at large. And if I engage in this, is this the good design that I was looking for? Is this the gameplay I was looking for? Is Nemesis still in active pursuit right now? I hope that's what this music means, to be frank. I really want that music to mean that Nemesis is in active pursuit. It does mean that. Move! Oh, wow. Hold that. Dick face. Oh, shit. That's great. Yeah, don't this door need bolt cutters? Let me in. Fuck Nemesis. There's the other fancy box. Presumably with another jewel in it. Is that all that's in here? High-grade gunpowder. I'll take it. You see this? The way I'm feeling right now, this tension, this is what the game needs to be like all the time. Ugh. Alright. The game needs to feel like this all the time. The way it feels right now while this Nemesis music is playing, and I know he's in active pursuit. He jumped. He fucking jumped. Bro, get me out of here. Ah! Can he stop doing new shit? The subway station's right behind me. I'm an asshole. It's right there. It's fucking right there! You know what's absolutely crazy about this entire sequence? And I'm gonna save right here. This is the gameplay. The fact that you can actually run away from this the fact that you can actually run away from this and not even engage in it blows my mind. Because the way I feel right now, forcing myself to explore this environment instead of running through it, this is how I wanted the game to feel the entire time. This is optional! I can't believe this is actually optional. Like, that tension, that Nemesis pursuit music. This is an actual open area of the game where Nemesis can pursue you freely, and you actually kinda have to micromanage your time and your movement. Because, as you can see, me knocking him down didn't do too much in the grand scheme of things. And clearly engaging with him is not something smart. I like this. What's in this? Oh shit. Nice. We just made the ultimate handgun. Look at that. That's wild. It's got a 33 mag. I love it. Let's take out the red jewel and the fancy box. I know there's 3 jewels. I'm missing something here. There's another bolted door that I did not open. I know it. There's a simple lock in the donut shop that I didn't open. What's that? I think that's a bolted door, actually. I think that's a bolted door. It may or may not be. I could be wrong about that. But that's a place. And again, the game does not explicitly tell you about this stuff. It's kind of wild to me. It's kind of wild to me that the game doesn't go out of its way to really highlight this stuff for you. What is this? Simple lock, gun rack, control panel. What? Oh yeah, that's the subway office. Damn, how do I get back there? Wait, how do I get back there? I'd have to run out. Yeah, I'd have to... Wow, that's a long way back to the subway control room, fam. I restored the power and ran all the way back here without addressing the room. Smart. How uniquely interesting. What? Okay. We got our work cut out for us. Look at that. I'm saving that. Reduces recoil by increasing the gun's stability. Huh. Can I run back through this? I feel like I know what the answer is, but, you know. I'm gonna have to run through the subway station, run back through this alleyway, back out to the area with the donut shop. Up here, through the alleyway, back through here, back through the... Oh my god. Actually, I don't have to do all of that. There he is. Fuck me, that's scary shit. Yo, this is some anxiety-inducing shit. Fuck me! Can he come in here? Please don't tell me he can come in here. Fuck you! Ah! Oh! That is so messed up! Bro, why is he just sitting out there breathing like that? So not only can he not come in here, he can't come in here, but what he can do is stand outside breathing. I can't believe that I was able to skip this. I can't believe that I missed out on this in my first playthrough. How much fun do you think they had programming this portion of the game? How much fun do you think they had just knowing they were gonna do this? Is he watching you? Like, if I turn, is he like... He's just very calmly staring through the window. That's fucking hideous, fam. Fuck this game. Seriously. Seriously. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Bro, stop. She's just not that into you, bro. I don't know how to... I don't know how to impart this to you in any meaningful way. Like, she's just not that into you, Nemesis. Lord! Please don't stomp after me. The crazy part is, the first thing I thought to myself was, you know, the doors do seem large enough for him to get through. This probably isn't as good an idea as I think it is, and as it turns out, it wasn't, because it wasn't. It wasn't because it wasn't. He really did just come through the door like that, though. He did. Would you mind holding that for a few seconds? Thank you. Again, I cannot overstate how into this I am. Shit! Wow.
Back again.
There's no way. Okay. It blows my mind. It blows my mind that you can actually skip such a significant portion of the game. I love this part of the game. So, yeah. Yeah. Definitely got cut content vibes now, because the beginning and the end of the game are so strong. and the middle is so weird and scripted and mildly forgettable. If you want me to be honest, it's mildly forgettable. The end and beginning are very strong, and the beginning is clearly the only portion of gameplay where you actually get to revel in the Nemesis pursuit. This is the portion of the game where you revel in the Nemesis pursuit. This is clearly the portion of the game where that happens. Because, wow, I love playing these mechanics against him. I love ducking into rooms that I think he can't enter, only to watch him enter them. I like using parts of the environment against him in order to incapacitate him. I think it's hilarious watching him interact with other monsters like zombies by slapping them out of the way. Little things. I completely was flabbergasted by that portion where you run into the toy shop and Nemesis just stands outside staring into the place. All of that I love. And I truly wish that there was more of that.
All right, where are we headed?
I really wish there was more of that.
We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
My mind is
Hey,
blown.
I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
My mind is truly blown. All right, let me do this again. R.S. Chill. R.S. F.A.R.R.S.
Please enter our route.
F.A. R.A. M.A. and then F01. So FA02, RA03, 02, 03, 02.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
Let's get it.
Unable to establish route.
Gosh.
Please try again.
Alright. I thought it was MA02. What's good? It's not MA01.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
RA03, SA01.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
I'm such a doofus.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Okay, aside from some miscellaneous items, I actually feel like I explored this area in a meaningful way. I feel good about it. I like this. I feel like I did good this time. And I think I might have finally unlocked the mag. Which, you know, right up my alley. Unlocking the mag is the first thing I wanted to do. Alright. Subway office is good. Redstone Street Station. There's an assault rifle ammo in there, apparently. I left some simple locks. I left a simple lock. I'm not going back to the donut shop for that. I kind of want to. But Nemesis can enter the donut shop! The donut shop is also... The problem here is also that the donut shop is also a really good... Unfortunately, the donut shop also doubles as... It doubles as a really good shortcut, so I'm gonna have to take it anyway. Gonna have to take the donut shop anyway. So. Why? Why are you like this? Not the world I envisioned for our children. I just wanted to see the animation. I didn't have to be there for that, but I wanted to see the animation. I'm not gonna... Not even gonna lie. Alright, so. We're heading through Moon Donuts, I hope you know. We're heading through Moon Donuts on this one. Alright. That's the move. I think that's the route I'm gonna take. The Moon Donuts route. I'm gonna go... Wait. Right? I can go through Moon Donuts to the other portion of the street. I don't know why it's not highlighted on the map that way, but, you know, you get bleeped, it's okay. Oh yeah, ain't there a simple lock in this place that needs opening? There we go. No simple locks left on the table. Let's go. Nemesis halting aids. Always welcome, always welcome. Again, we must recall the obscene amount of everything we've got going here. Okay, combined with gunpowder to create shotgun shells is a crossover that I absolutely want to happen. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Gotta open this thing. Examine. Thank you. Bacall. Alright, alright. Emerald jewel. Nice. Oops. I did not mean to do that, but I'm pretty sure that was useful in ways I cannot currently fathom, but will grow to appreciate later. And besides, there's plenty of herbs. Oh yeah, let's make the shotgun take up 2 inventory slots as well. Wow. Thank you. 4 round capacity, 12 gauge pump action shotgun. What about that stock though? Suppresses muzzle rise and increases accuracy. Oh. I like that hook it has for the... I like that hook it has for your... You know, that's pretty... Pretty tactically sound, if I do say so myself. Okay, so again, cutting through the donut shop, up the steps, break right, down the alleyway, subway station. We got this. Let's go.
What the hell is it doing to them?
This is a question you want answered. Like, in your heart of hearts, do you really want that question answered? What'd I say? Run. Break right. Down the alleyway. Keep an eye on him. He's gonna get up. No. Let's keep it that way. Okay, and again, had I known, I would not have escaped this portion of the... Because once you get the train active, that sets events in motion. The fact that you can skip this blows my mind. Power Stones. It's a Capcom reference. Okay, so now I feel like even more of a doofus for having missed the mag. Because now I'm just confused. The only thing that was in there was a hip pouch? Really? Just a hip pouch? In addition to dampening sound, it also tightens the firing pattern for greater chance of reeling critical damage. What is going on with Jill's handgun? It's got so many fucking attachments on it. Look at that. It's got an extended magazine, dot sight, and moderator, i.e. a silencer. This is what Jill uses to shoot zombies. I'm just putting that out there. This is what Jill uses to shoot zombies. This is her arsenal. Lady, you legitimately have an arsenal. Ma'am, this is a Walgreens. Okay. Oh, wow. It's $2.15. How about that? Well, I absolutely and genuinely hope to death that you enjoyed this playthrough of Resident Evil 3. I have enjoyed it greatly. I'm not entirely sure whether or not we'll keep hammering at this one. I actually do want to play it through a couple of times. I'll mull over it since we're done for the week. See what I come up with next week. But I'm going to keep playing this and earning random points in it and just seeing, you know, what I can unlock and what I can run around with. Maybe, you know, I can spare you the grind, because I don't think the grind is very entertaining in the grand scheme of things. But we'll see. We'll see. I have yet to do something like this on this channel, so you know, we'll see how this goes. I'm certainly not opposed to. I'm certainly not opposed to playing this a few times, especially because it is in fact pretty short. And the way it's designed, like any survival horror game, it has a lot of dead space that you can use to just chop down the playtime considerably. So we'll see. We'll see. This was very interesting though. Definitely, I will say, even though we will be, yes indeed, concluding the expert playlist in a few. This definitely was not as thought through and fully fleshed out as the Resident Evil 2 remake was. In fact, in many ways, this is several steps back from what the Resident Evil 2 remake accomplished in terms of sheer content and just game design. You know, Resident Evil 2 was definitely given a new lease on life. Its gameplay changed for the better, a lot of elements reworked, and yeah, there was a lot of meat on the bones there that justified its existence. Resident Evil 3 almost feels like a cash grab by comparison. Like, they knew they had to do Nemesis, so I guess they just did it because, hell, they had the assets anyway from Resident Evil 2, having built out a significant chunk of the city, and they already built out the RPD. So why not do Nemesis? I mean, you've got half the work done for you, right? Wrong. Because clearly they either didn't have enough time or enough budget to really fully flesh out the game, which is not fully to its detriment, but it definitely leaves the game less memorable, and it will be less fondly remembered than the Resident Evil 2 remake was. I guess this is a balancing act that they have to strike. I don't know why Capcom would renege on the 3 remake, especially after how well 2 did. And again, you're reusing so many assets. Like, I can hear sound effects from Resident Evil 7. I can see assets from Resident Evil 7, like the ammo crates that they reused in 2, the ammo boxes, the design of the hand cannons, the font, the design of the UI. Like, there's so much corner cutting in terms of things that they did not need to rebuild and build out. Like, this is how your favorite animated movies are made. Your favorite animated movies are made with models and modeled environments and sets, and then they're manipulated within those environments. But this is why